The last video I made on this channel, I was honestly planning to just leave it and never check it again, but when I went on this channel and logged on it again, people had actually left comments and someone even subscribed. I have no idea what I'm going to call this video. I think I'll probably end up calling it something like overthinking really sucks or something like that. But at the time of recording this, I've actually just read the comments on the other videos, so I am actually going to take everyone's advice, or at least take something from everyone. And maybe it will change, but as of right now, I'm bloody... Ugh. Now, I've understood that this stupid, ridiculous thing, snap score, in case you actually don't know what it is apparently an indicator of like how many snaps someone has opened or sent, or put something on their story. I am 18. I sound ridiculous even talking about this. I really don't like Snapchat because it just feels like an app that was made for 12-year-olds, but I use it to talk to my significant other because she uses it, so fine. I literally don't care about any of that. I don't mind using it. But anyway, some of the features on it really infuriate me. Now, not long ago, a girl single-handedly ruined my life. There was someone else I really liked, and it obviously didn't work out, but something someone showed me was that, hey, this is a snap score. If it goes up without her responding, that means she is active. That person has made my life 10 times harder. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit, obviously, but I asked about maybe 6 different people, does this mean she's ignoring, and not one of them said no. Like, everyone said yes, and I can't lie, I kind of knew it anyway, because a lot of people say that it goes up when someone else opens your snap that you send them, but it doesn't go up when she's asleep. Like, when I genuinely know that she's asleep. So, you know. Now, bear in mind, I'm not here to say, in fact, quite the opposite. I'm not here to say that she's obliged to reply to me as soon as I send a message, no matter what the circumstances. I am not that ridiculous, but as much as the truth can be disturbing and heartbreaking, I would rather hear the truth. So I would rather her tell me, hey, I don't really want to talk to you right now, so I'm not going to reply to you. You suck, lol. I would rather hear that than have to do with this. Like, I understand sometimes she might be tired, sometimes she might just genuinely not be in the mood to reply to me, regardless of who I am. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm her significant other, there are probably going to be times when she just doesn't feel like replying, and that is absolutely fine, that is fair enough. And before you guys ask, yes, I've communicated, but maybe I didn't do it effectively, because I know communication is a skill as opposed to like something you can just do. I'll explain from the beginning. I did bring it up to her one time. I just basically said, do you ever purposefully ignore me? And she said no, and this was in person, by the way. I remember being sat at a bus stop next to her, and I just asked her this question, and she goes, no, absolutely not. She swore to God that she didn't, like, ever. And obviously, there are probably like 1 or 2 exceptions that she's probably not aware of. So, fine. But do you know what I mean? She basically said that she never did it. So, okay, so the snap score thing hasn't changed at all since then. She knows I, like, overthink a lot. But the thing is, she does it too, and she had the audacity... No, not the audacity, that's a bit much. But I remember one time she was like, hey, if you're not going to respond for a while, can you just, like, let me know, drop me a message? And she was also sat there being like, oh, I sound so stupid, don't I? I sound insane. Like, no, it's not hard for me to do. It's not a problem. I think I mentioned this briefly in the last video. All she wanted was more updates. So fine. But what about me? Where are my updates? I guess I never explicitly asked for them, but she knows, like, what overthinking is, because we had this conversation, so... You know, I don't know, I don't know. I'm going to go on the chat right now, because this is something really bothering me. I'm going to go on the chat, and I'm going to show you what my previous messages were. This is probably part of the reason why I'm also feeling a bit upset about it. Obviously, Snapchat doesn't let you screenshot because it wants to protect the privacy of the person without realizing that they're compromising the privacy of the person taking the screenshot. So I'm going to have to copy and paste it, and I'll put it in my notes. This is what's been left on, like, delivered during the period that, you know, the thing has been going up, the snap score. And it's the fact you can half swipe on this garbage as well. Not that I don't really talk to people that much on Snapchat anyway, but I've made sure to never do that once. Like, I made an active effort since the very beginning to make sure that I never did that once. I really do my hardest to be the best version of myself that I can for her. Like, it's not even just a case of the fact that I live so far from her, but still make an effort to get a train at least every week, just for the sake of seeing her, or just the fact that I'm always making an effort to make her feel cared about. It's not even that kind of thing. Do you know how much money I've invested into bloody, like, stocks, and even, well, I used to buy crypto. I don't do crypto anymore. But it's just with the kind of things I'm doing, as well as juggling university and a job, it's like, I'm still doing the same thing I was doing when I first spoke to her. I don't know what to do. The only reason I'm putting this on this channel anyway is because it has to do with the last video. Like, I think I'm just I hope I'm just overthinking again. And I hope that very soon, I hope that, the thing is, I'll get a reply eventually, I just don't know when. But it's genuinely making me feel like I'm her inferior in a way, or like that's how she views me when I'm here doing everything. Nobody's perfect, we've had arguments, they've all been resolved before, but we've had them. And I get it, like, I might be doing something that I'm not realizing, but I can't fix it because I haven't been told. I've just been given, like, silent treatment, I guess. Maybe there genuinely is nothing to worry about, I don't know. But she has not spoken to me much today, and it's kind of stressing me out. I think that's going to conclude this video. I'm a bit upset now, but I'll feel better later, I'm sure. Part of the reason why I make these is just because, in a way, even though I'm talking about the thing bothering me, it kind of distracts me because I'm used to this whole YouTube thing. I do have a YouTube channel elsewhere, that I don't really post on anymore. But, I don't know, it's almost like nostalgic in a way. It's really relaxing. It's very therapeutic. I don't know how. But thanks so much to everyone for watching, and thanks to anyone who's watching this who supported the last video as well. Like, even if it was just a couple of views and comments, I just need to be heard by other people. And I hope some of you guys can relate to this. I don't know, but I'm sure it'll be fine.